Happy Easter Sunday. It's Leah Maureen back with another YouTube video. Just a quick little Easter Sunday vlog. I tried recording for the entire Easter triduum, but was unsuccessful in doing so. So I'm just gonna record everything here and let you guys know what happened over the weekend. So it was a really chill Easter. From Holy Thursday, I went to Mass. For those who don't know, I am Catholic. And I went to a Baptist church for Easter Sunday service. And the word was preached this morning. So I went to that today, and I finished cooking Easter dinner by myself a couple of hours ago. It was my first Easter being away from home. I'm from the East Coast, so I'm here for school, and first time doing Easter dinner. I was pretty successful. Took a few mental notes and got some tips about how to make mac and cheese and how to properly prepare meats. Because typically when I cook, and I think basically I see my mom even do this, like experiment. But what I didn't realize was that there are certain techniques that take time to master when cooking. However, cooking is a creative form, I've realized, and it's really wonderful what kind of recipes that you can make. And since being here, I've come up with some pretty decent recipes, but you want to kind of make sure that the food is properly cooked and it's actually eatable. So it's something that I've learned about that. Other than that, I've been pretty chill and decent. So yesterday, on Saturday, I went to this event called Big Blanket 8. It definitely was an experience. My first time ever going to an event like that. It's like this huge giant picnic. Everybody's coming from all over. People bringing their own food, different DJs, different activities, different crafts, all kinds of stuff was going on. And the whole purpose of this type of event, based on what I saw on their Instagram page and their website, is to basically cure loneliness, to allow people to like make genuine connections. And it was very well organized. When I got there, they had security to check in. They also had, police in certain areas just for, for security purposes. And it was definitely a good time. Good time was had by all. The DJs, their mixes were A1, top tier. Made a few friends. Wasn't able to meet everybody, but I mean, that's to be expected. And you just kind of click with whoever is there. Also, they give you the option to either have a green flag or a red flag, wherever, determine whether you want to like be open to make new friends. And I had a green flag because my whole purpose in my mind, I was like, okay, this is a new event, a new experience. I'm gonna have to learn to be a bit more open-minded. I know for myself, since I'm a little bit introverted, it was a bit overwhelming because there was a lot of people, and typically it takes me a while to kind of be outgoing and kind of initiate. And I think that's one of the challenges, I guess, because there's so many people, it was kind of hard to kind of initiate. Eventually, I found this group of young ladies. They were like doing double dutch, and I had to kind of, they had to teach me, and I had to kind of orient myself on how to actually do jump rope, because it's been years since like elementary school since I did an activity like that. And we used to do it all the time. So, exchanged contacts. I would have recorded more of the experience, but my phone battery is literally on its last leg. And I know when I go to the next event, I'll make sure to bring like more variety of snacks, probably more paper plates and other paper goods, maybe a cooler for drink options, and maybe a more cooler blanket, and maybe some board games as well. But I made some connections. I gave people my Instagram, because that's not only more convenient, but obviously a lot more safer too, to kind of connect with people. Because the way Houston's kind of set up, it's like literally a social media influencers paradise. There's so many social media moments that you can post. But I guess what made this event memorable was that I wasn't really on my phone a lot, because I was like trying to be in the moment. I think with these type of events, especially like with Big Blanket 8, it's kind of designed for you to not constantly be in your phone, because it's taken away from the moment. So I know the next time I go to this event, I think they have it once or twice a year. I overheard a guy saying I think they do it once or twice a year. Probably should have asked him. But yeah, the next one I'm gonna be a bit more prepared. I'm gonna make sure I'm a bit more open this time. I also learned from this experience that you're not gonna obviously make fast friends with everybody. Like with any friendship, it takes time, and you have to kind of be your authentic self as well, and be patient. And people will warm up to you, because this is probably a new experience for those that aren't familiar as well with this area. But that was pretty much the highlight of Easter weekend, going to that event. It was recommended by one of the young ladies who I'm in a book club with, who I met at this friendship mixer. She's the sweetest person ever. And yeah, I know once I get more acclimated with school, which will be starting in T minus, I guess, 30 days from now, I'll be starting my summer course for my MHA program. And literally it's been a waiting game. Like I said in the last couple of videos, it's kind of been a waiting game. But that was pretty much the biggest highlight of Easter weekend. I also made my first ever bunny cake by myself. Typically it's a kind of an Easter tradition to make the bunny cake. Sometimes you didn't make it on certain years, but given that our family is a lot more bigger now, it was time to bring the bunny cake out, and I felt really proud of myself for making the bunny cake. And just this whole Easter season, I'll be honest, after Ash Wednesday, I didn't really keep up with the scripture readings for Easter, for Lent. I was able to listen to this podcast during the Holy Week just to kind of get my mindset ready for this day, for Resurrection Sunday. This Sunday, this Easter has been very different given the times and the events that we're living through. It made me realize that this is probably a very important time to seek God out now. I was watching this IG reel from one of these one of my favorite Christian influencers. Her name is Haley. I think it's Haley Linda. And basically, shout out to her. She's always consistent with her content. I've interacted with her a few times as well, I guess in regards to certain initiatives. But basically, she was saying, just to kind of paraphrase what she was saying in the video, this is the time to seek Jesus now, especially in these times that we're living in. We can't be playing with God. We can't play around with him. We can't teeter-totter between the world and him. And then this morning, today's sermon was about us constantly searching, us as human beings. We've been looking for Jesus, or looking for life's answers to life questions in various different places. We try to find temporary satisfaction or eternal satisfaction in temporary things. And because that distractions are getting more prevalent, and because more, unfortunately, bad things are happening in the world, we keep getting distracted by them. We keep getting blindsided by them. We look to those type of things to give us a sense of security. We look for different avenues to give us a sense of security. And there's so many at our disposal. And because of that, we tend to ignore Jesus. We tend to put him on the back burner. We try to find our fulfillment in all these things. But the reality is, from today's message, he's the only satisfaction that we need. Literally everything that we need is not is found in, you know, in him, but also in here. And that reminds me, I have to get back to my Bible reading. And I'll be honest, I get caught up in temporary stuff too sometimes, that I have to kind of reorient myself, like, hey, you knew better. You know this isn't gonna satisfy you. Why are you engaging in this? But it's a journey, it's a faith journey. And I'm starting to see more young people like myself. Everybody's starting to become more on fire for God. And it's with sincerity too, because what else are you gonna do? And early this year, has taught me to keep drawing closer to God. So that's what this Easter season has taught me. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much what my Easter weekend. Very quiet, very non-eventful. Got some time to catch up with family. And I was just thinking about it now, back to the Big Blanket 8 event. I realized I could have even took pictures on my camera and took videos just for like memory's sake. That would have been cool. But the way my camera's set up, everything's kind of black and white. And it would have been nice if it was like a color, but there's beauty in black and white pictures too. So I know next time when I go to those events, I make sure I literally document. Because one thing I want to do while being here in H-Town is to document. And even for this channel, I want to be able to kind of like document my life, not come up with like anything aesthetically pleasing. I want to be able to use social media for its original purpose, and from what I remember, you're just documenting life experiences, and you're not so much focused on like making the picture perfect reel or a certain aesthetic. That's something that kind of annoys me. Even myself, when I try to make something picture perfect, I'm like, you know what, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna make it authentic and real. But at the same time, being mindful about what you post and how you post it, because it's out there permanently. Even if you delete it from the cyberspace, I guess the data is still tracking that post. I don't know how to explain it, but whatever tracking is on that post, the data kind of remains there. I just got off on a tangent, but that's pretty much my Easter weekend. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. New videos will be uploaded every Monday. We finally have a upload video schedule, guys. So every Monday you'll be seeing a new video, and hopefully more to come. Let me know, comment below how you spent your Easter weekend. I would love to hear. Any feedback is great, really, to keep our channel growing. But yeah, I'll see you on the next video.